So you're ready to hire a real estate agent to handle your probate sale, and you are trusting them to navigate all the complexities. But what if I told you that almost every agent, even a probate specialist, makes this one critical mistake that will derail your entire sale and leave you exposed? So how do you know if this is happening to you? Well, stay tuned, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to look for and how to protect yourself and protect the estate. Welcome back, executors, administrators, and anybody who's navigating the overwhelming world of California probate real estate. I'm Gary DeGrazia, and my mission is to arm you with the knowledge to make smart, informed decisions when you're selling an estate property here in the Golden State. And today we're tackling a big one. So you're going to entrust a real estate agent with perhaps the largest asset of the estate, and you're hoping that they have all the answers. So you assume that the agent will understand the unique legal framework of California's probate code and the intricate court requirements that go along with it. But there's a pervasive, often overlooked error that's costing estates time, money, and your peace of mind. It's shocking how many agents, even those who claim to be probate experts, are getting this wrong. This isn't about minor paperwork glitches. This is about fundamental misunderstandings that can trigger costly delays, lead to rejected offers, or even expose the estate to future litigation. Before we dive into the specific mistake, let's talk about why this is so critical for you here in California. The agent you hire is supposed to be your guide through this minefield of legalities and family dynamics. And yet so many agents miss the mark on one fundamental aspect that underpins the entire transaction. It's a mistake that stems from a lack of true specialization, a failure to understand the distinct legal environment that truly is California probate. So, what is this colossal error that even experienced real estate agents make when handling probate properties? Now, it's not about marketing the property incorrectly, although that certainly is a concern. And it's not about mispricing, although that can also occur. It's something far more foundational, something that impacts the legitimacy and enforceability of your entire transaction from the very beginning. Imagine this scenario. You get an offer, it looks good, everyone's excited. But because of this one oversight, that offer could be invalid. The sale could be halted, and now you're back to square one with weeks or even months wasted. What's the worst case? Well, you could face legal challenges down the road, and the estate could suffer significant financial losses. I've seen it happen before with other agents all over California who end up calling me for help. And it's not localized. It's a systemic issue tied to an agent's misunderstanding of their true role and the legal parameters they must operate within when selling a probate property. Before I reveal what this critical mistake is and how you can spot it, let's briefly reinforce why having a truly specialized probate agent is a non-negotiable for anyone selling a probate home here in California. An agent who understands the notice of proposed action or how to navigate multiple counter offers in a court-confirmed sale truly is worth their weight in gold. But even with all that knowledge, if they make this one mistake, it negates all of their experience and all of their expertise. This mistake isn't just about an agent being careless. It often stems from a lack of specific, rigorous training in California probate law. They might have a standard real estate license and maybe even some general probate credentials. But If they haven't delved deep enough into the nuances that protect the estate and you from liability, it's a mistake that can, quite frankly, expose you to unnecessary risk. All right, it's time to pull back the curtain. This monumental mistake that most real estate agents make when handling a probate sale, the one that can invalidate everything and leave you vulnerable, is this. Many agents, in their eagerness to get the property on the market, fail to conduct a thorough, sound verification of your exact authority as granted by the probate court and the specific type of sale that's required. This typically means they haven't thoroughly reviewed the certified letters of either testamentary or letters of administration. We call them the letters. And with those letters, reviewing the court order that was signed by the court approving those letters. Most agents look at the letters and see full authority or limited authority, but they don't dig into the specifics of the court order. For instance, an agent might assume you have full authority and that this means that no court confirmation is needed. But the court order could still impose specific restrictions or require a notice of proposed action for the sale price and the terms. Or if it's limited authority, they might accidentally advertise the property under full authority and not properly navigate the court confirmation process from the absolute beginning. This isn't about simply having a copy of the letters. It's about understanding them in conjunction with the specific court order and the implications for the property sale. Here's why this is so critical, especially in California. Invalid contracts. If an agent lists and enters into a purchase agreement under the wrong assumption of authority, meaning full authority when it's really limited or vice versa, that contract could be deemed invalid by the court. Think of all the wasted time, money, and the emotional toil that goes with that. Court rejection. If the sale needs court confirmation, but the agent hasn't followed the precise procedures for that type of sale, the court will reject it. Now, you're back to square one. Executor or administrator liability. As the executor or the administrator, you are responsible to the estate. If your agent makes these fundamental errors due to their lack of understanding it, it could potentially expose you to liability from the beneficiaries or the court for improper administration. Delays and loss of value. Every delay costs money. You have utilities, property taxes, maintenance, all that chips away from the estate's value. An agent who understands the nuances of the probate order ensures a smooth, compliant process, minimizing these extra costs. A truly competent probate agent will not just ask for your letters and a copy of the court order, they will insist on reviewing them thoroughly and asking your probate attorney for any clarification if there's any that's needed. And they'll do this before they list the property and before they advise you on pricing and terms. They need to know the exact parameters of your authority. So how can you spot this mistake or prevent it? When you're interviewing agents, don't just ask, "Are you a probate specialist?" Ask, "How do you verify my specific authority before listing the property? Will you review my letters and the associated court order in complete detail? And how do you determine if my sale requires court confirmation or a notice of proposed action?" And then listen for a detailed, confident answer that shows their deep understanding, not just general statements. And make sure you do this in person, because if you do it over the phone, you're going to get a ChatGPT answer. Navigating a California probate sale doesn't have to be a nightmare. By understanding this critical mistake and arming yourself with the right questions, you can ensure that you're working with a true probate expert, someone who understands the intricate dance of the probate code. So, if you're an executor or administrator and you have a probate property in California that you're going to sell, don't leave it to chance. My team and I specialize precisely in this type of complex transaction all over California. We pride ourselves on the verification of your authority and navigating the unique requirements of California's probate courts. My contact information is on the screen and it's also in the description below. So go ahead and reach out to me for a free, no obligation consultation to discuss your specific situation and ensure that your probate sale is handled correctly and efficiently. And if you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and make sure you subscribe to this channel so you don't miss out on any other insights into selling California probate real estate. And make sure that you share this video with anyone else you know who might be an executor or an administrator that could possibly save them from this costly mistake. And if you have any other questions about selling a probate home in California, drop them in the comments. I love hearing from you and I answer every question personally. But for now, thank you for watching and remember this, knowledge is power, especially in probate. So make sure that the agent you hire isn't making this huge mistake. And if you need my help, I'm always here to assist you and help you make informed decisions.